Welcome to my Stockholm series. Today we're going to depart from Stockholm and take a cruise to the Artepelag, where we'll see fantastic art and eat great food. If you have a Stockholm pass, you must first purchase your tickets back here at the Stroma Kanalbolaget terminal. If you don't, you can also purchase tickets here or directly on board. The cruise is about an hour and a half in each direction and only leaves once a day from Stockholm. If the schedule doesn't work for you, the other option is to take a taxi, as all the islands are connected via bridges. The Stockholm Archipelago is the second largest in the Baltic Sea, composed of approximately 24,000 little islands. Most of these are dotted with the very popular Swedish summer cottages. These ones are mostly owned by Stockholmers as a weekend getaway. For the brief periods of good summer weather, Swedes boat, fish, swim, picnic, and generally enjoy the outdoors. And here we've arrived at our final destination, Artepelag. Plenty of locals to bark with tourists to enjoy an afternoon on the island. The ferry continues its rounds and will return for us in a few hours. The name Artepelag is actually a combination of three words: art, activities, and archipelago. Artipelago was funded by Björn Jakobsen, the founder and president of Baby Björn. If you've never hosted a baby shower before, you've probably never heard of Baby Björn, but you've probably seen them around, all the new parents with a baby slung in a carrier in front of them. Yeah, that's a Baby Björn. The entire island is a celebration of art and nature, with art exhibitions, a performance venue, and plenty of trails through the gorgeous forests. Let's take a stroll up to the exhibition hall and check it out. There are no masterworks, but the art inside is very thought-provoking and visually interesting. Today's exhibit, Bloomsbury Spirit, is all about Virginia Woolf and her intellectual group of artists and writers, the Bloomsbury Group. The artworks featured were all created by this group, and in addition to paintings, also include furniture, decorative arts, and clothing. Time to eat. There are two restaurants here. The buffet upstairs is about 335 krona, or about $37 US, and is prepared by head chef Gustav Otteberg with seasonal local produce and meats. Downstairs is the Baden Cafe, a more condensed version of the restaurant's entrees and pastries in a to-go format. The kids here have their choice of a pancake buffet. Very Swedish. I decided to do the cafe, so here's my lunch. For my entree, I got a herring sandwich, and that comes with potatoes, some hard-boiled egg, and here is some sour cream, and then, of course, the marinated red onions and some dill on top. For dessert, I got the froskelmousse. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. It's a lemon and bergamot mousse on top of a sugar cake, and on the very bottom here, that's a yogurt crisp. And then to drink, Swedish apple cider here. Skull. Let's take a bite of this. Quite delicious. The herring has been smoked, kind of like a salmon lox. So it has this nice, smoky, salty quality to it. And the mellow starchiness from the potato and the hard-boiled egg sort of help mellow out that saltiness a little bit. And then the bread, which is kind of like a soft pumpernickel or rye, has a little touch of sweetness to it. So it's, again, a really great offset to the saltiness of the herring. So I ruined this already. There's some flies and wasps buzzing around here. I wanted to show you what it looks like inside. This top layer here is the mousse, and then the butter cake down here, and you've got your yogurt wafer here. Yummy. That mousse is extremely light and fluffy, and I love the sharpness of the lemon in this. So my first cut of the cake, I didn't get this, but you can see there's this little layer of, it's almost like a jelly. I think that's a lemon jelly in there. Yummy and tart. Check out this really wonderful view from the cafe patio. I wanted to sit right there, but it's been kind of hot lately. So just like in IKEA, or IKEA as my Uber driver corrected me earlier today, that's what it's called here in Sweden. Sort of bust your own dishes here. There we go.
I'm gonna walk off lunch on the hiking trails around the island, exiting on the third floor deck.
Oh, what a stunning view up here. Heading up to check out their sculpture exhibit called Detour.
Detours continues at intervals on the curated trails.
These are interesting. What's the question? Here's the first sculptural detour. This is really pleasant, just walking around in the woods, and every once in a while you stumble upon a sculpture and can appreciate the art. There was a fork in the road, and she walked the road less traveled by. I don't have time to walk all the way down there, but there's a helmed in the distance. And there's another view of the helmed. Of course, if you have a yacht, you could swim up and do a little sunbathing there too. And one last detour before the ferry comes and picks us up. Okay, back to the ship before it leaves without me. I can hear it in the distance. The water is so beautiful and clear. If you plan to take the ferry back, you have less than 3 hours at Artipelago, which really is not very much to explore. So make the best use of your time. On the way back, try to sit on the same side of the ship so that you can have a change of scenery and see the other part of the archipelago. And we are back in Stockholm. It was really great to get out into the wilderness for a couple of hours to just relax and enjoy. It's really what Sweden is best known for. Tomorrow I will be heading up north to Skellefteå for a couple of days to enjoy true, authentic Swedish hospitality. Hope you can join me then. Until next time, peace.